I'll read a little bit of portion from my book, and then I will open the floor for please feel free to share your ideas, thoughts. You're not obligated, but if you'd like to speak about pertaining to the theme of our today's session, which is giving. So I will read one portion from the story I wrote when my daughter was 5 years old, asked me that, how did you become my mom? And I said, you chose me before you were born. So the story became that a little girl who lived in a little being who lived in another planet called joy. And there's so much abundance of joy. Why? Because they don't tell lies. They follow the true path of loving kindness, the compassion. So that's why the joy is unending. So in that atmosphere, she is instructed or commanded by this E. E meaning I am grateful to my beloved friend and Dr. Alloway. I'd say to that little girl that my idea for you is to be born as a little girl on earth. And she is very hesitant, she is very threatened because she had seen enough cruelty on earth. So she said, I would rather be born as a bird, because being born as a human being is a tough job. But he said, nonetheless, you have to, this is my commandment. So then Amrita had some question because she saw that when she traveled to the earth, in spite of all this inequality, what children are begging on the streets, and then like Barney, as he said, like 0.1% are really ravishing, enjoying the wealth of all 99%, something like that. There's a huge, I'm just bringing him, not politics, as politics give you an example, that there's so much of huge inequality that some people are getting without working, and some people toiling, but not getting the fair share of the labor. This is not right. So, but then she saw that yet there are a group of people. They're very beautiful. They're very, not like the regular lot. They're very uncommon, something unique. How can they retain that purity of heart? So how? So she and E are having a dialogue. So here is the portion. After visiting the earth, Amrita had some questions, and she wanted the answers to her questions before she went to earth. She called eternal light in her mind. Eternal light knows the past, present, and future. Everything. E knew what Amrita wanted to know, but still E asked in lightning speed, Amrita, what do you want to know? Amrita asked in a voice as musical as waves. Eternal light, can you tell me why some people who live in the forgetful atmosphere of earth can still remember your commands? Eternal light answered, they are blessed because they had a good teacher. Who is a good teacher? Eternal light said, the person who teaches you how to painstakingly sow the flower and seeds in the earth, tells you how to be friends with the sky, seas, rivers, and all creatures, and without getting even a little bit annoyed, can patiently answer the endless questions of an inquisitive mind, an inquisitive child. When will I need a good teacher? Amrita asked anxiously. You will need a teacher from the moment when the light and air of earth first touch you. Eternal light replied. Amrita thought for a while and said, I want my mother to be my teacher because she will be the first person lovingly to pull me to her chest after I am born to earth. She should be my first teacher.